rusty in this camera. Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Berry Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 4, Episode 20, the 420 of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, entitled The YOKO Factor. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links in the description box down below for the Patreon, the stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes in just a few moments, and we can hop right on into it. Last episode we watched was of Angel. And Faith shows up, kind of runs shit. You know, she tries to kill everybody, tries to kill Angel, tries to kill Wesley, beats the shit out, well, bops Cordy one. Buffy shows up in the last episode of Angel and says, "Why are you protecting her? Do you know what she did to me? Blah, 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 blah." Some very emotional episodes of Angel, last episode of Buffy. Obviously we had Oz coming back into the fray and then leaving again. You know, kind of now. This is when he got here and when he left. And we get Willow forming a relationship with Tara, which is beautiful. And it's bold to do a lesbian relationship in the year 2000. You still call it the late 90s, early 2000s. And yeah. So I hope we pick up somewhat there with them too. And then we're in the home stretch. Episodes 20, 21, and 22, we have to deal with Adam unless he carries over to the next season. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. All right, let's get into it.
And the men?
What about
These are exceptional boys. Their capture ratio just keeps increasing.
what
They're
in
keeping
the
it together.
fucking Epstein?
Morale's a problem. The death of Professor Walsh, the escape of the prototype, controlling the HST.
The escape of John Cena.
Buffy Summers.
Yes.
Our databanks don't have much on her.
She's just a girl.
She's a lot more than that. Slayer's dangerous.
Dangerous. Tell him, Spike.
Yes, she makes things interesting.
No, see, you're not getting it, Mr. Bits. You're gonna be interestingly dead.
Mr. Bits.
Little Miss Tiny's got a habit of bulletsing up the plans of every would-be unstoppable badass who sets foot in this town.
Into the thick of it. How? Wow.
2 slayers,
Two of them.
That's right.
Yerp.
and you killed them both.
Oh, never mind.
I killed the hell out of them.
Yet you fear this one.
Now I've got this buggering chip up my head.
Yes, your behavior modification circuitry. I know what you feel.
Not likely.
You feel smothered, trapped like an animal.
I mean,
Pure
yeah,
as
he's literally put
ferocity,
together by,
unable to
yeah.
actualize the urges within,
If anybody would understand, baby boy, it's him.
clinging to one truth.
One of two things happen. Either that happens and Adam just comes up clutch for Spike, or they defeat Adam before he could do that to Spike, and that makes him even more mad, and there's nothing he could do about it, which would be very interesting. It's just like when Cartman got his chip, you know?
Wow. I mean, yeah.
Made that boy emotional.
She's working solo. She won't have a chance to come after us when the wild rumpus begins. Plus,
Leave
it'll make her miserable.
her
And I never get tired of that.
friends alone. Willow's in a happy relationship now.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. You take Xander.
Leave him to me.
Play the middleman. Play the puppeteer. Chocolate. Nobody's home. She with her boo thing, and she just got back from LA too. Sad as hell, thinking about Angel, thinking about Riley.
Everything. More than I wanted to know sometimes.
Smashy,
Loved
smashy.
him.
Mm-hmm.
He turned evil. He killed people.
Punched you in the
Cured
face.
him.
Xander, that is.
He left.
And you know what makes Angel happiest? Give you a
Orgasms.
hint. It's not creme brulee.
She didn't tell you that, did she?
Buffy. Sex with Buffy.
Yeah, she didn't give you that much information. That's really not on Xander because he doesn't know how much that she's told, but at the same time, bro, you're just yapping the yap.
Yeah, she did.
I mean,
explains a lot of things.
I mean, she told you they had sex, right? Because that's an X. You just assume those things. Um, but the fact that that's what triggers was that. I don't think that would change my opinions or affection or thoughts about my partner at that moment. At that moment, like, oh damn. I mean, I get it. Here tomorrow.
Would you still remember me?
Hey.
'Cause I'm as free as a bird now.
Oh my God, my soul almost left me.
You know, for someone who's got YOKO on his resume, you might want to cast an eye to the front door every now and again.
I swallow my own spit.
What do you want?
That boy done walked in this man's crib, grabbed the fucking baggie full of shit, and threw it in his microwave, and just acting like look at that rooster tea kettle or whatever the hell that is in the background. That's amazing. That's just beautiful.
Highly classified.
You want?
Year's supply of blood, guaranteed protection, merry bushels of cash, and most important, a guarantee that I'm not to be in any way slain.
That's a lot.
With a smile and a nod from you. Sorry, not close to good enough.
I'll need to hear
Steals
from
with
the
Slayer.
Slayer.
I'll tell her.
I knew
Oh,
that was
you'll
coming.
tell her. Great comfort, that. What makes you think she'll listen to you?
Because
Very convincing.
I'm her watcher.
Was her watcher.
I think you're neglecting the past tense there, Rupert. Besides, she barely listened to you when you were in charge.
Tutor.
Oh, that's a baby.
Completely resets
That's a-
the whole scale.
That's a baby
Did you see
kitten.
her yawn earlier?
I thought I was gonna die. I love you, Miss Kitty Fantastico.
We've got to get her a real name.
It's so cool that she's ours.
Ours.
Drama. I could be dramatic. You cannot have more catnip. You have a catnip problem.
You have problems.
Definitely.
Oh, the air biscuits. Oh, get the hair. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I just figured you'd be dorming it up with Buffy again.
We haven't really talked about it. I used to assume we'd be roomies through grad school, well into little old ladyhood. You know, cheating at bingo together and forgetting to take her pills.
But
But I don't know. It hardly feels like we're roomies now. I mean, she's busy with Riley, and I'm gone a lot too.
That happened. That's a.
Guess I should ask her.
Here comes our talking point for the episode, I guess. That's adulthood. That's exactly what that is, and that does happen for a lot of people on the back end of high school and getting into college, and then further and beyond. Where we had a guy come in and talk one day during high school, and I think I've told this part before, but he told all of us. He said, "Look around, left and right of you. You're not going to see a lot of these people, maybe ever again once you graduate. You may run into them years down the line. This close friend group you have, you may stay in contact with a handful of them. And I'm friends with people that I weren't super close with in high school, but I'm close with now. I'm friends with people I wasn't super close with in middle school that I'm super close with them now. The people that I were the closest with in high school, we may have exchanged a handful of messages. My friend group and stuff, we still talk to occasionally, but it gets to the point where, I mean, dude was like, hey, there's people around you that's going to be rich, that's going to be dead, that's going to be in prison, that's going to be stocking shelves, that's going to be running companies. That's exactly what happened. I mean, I know people in the NBA. I know people in the NFL. I know people that passed away at 19, at 20, at 21, passed away at 27, at 30. People married with kids. People that are in prison for theft, for murder. Like, that's real. And as you get older, you do stray away from the people that you're closest with. Let's not look at the broad spectrum. Look at your absolute best friend. Look at Buffy and Willow. And Billow. Woofy. Like, if you look at them, which I also thought that was maybe a ship at some point, still never know what's going to happen down the line, right? You know? Wouldn't that be crazy? Or you give me Fuffy, right? But anyways, your absolute best friend, it changes over the course of time. And if you're able to have somebody stay by your side through the entirety of your 20s and into your 30s, like, that's a real friend. I can pinpoint chunks of my life and tell you who my best friend was. And then at some point, there's just a weird falling out. Or this happens. You're in a relationship. You get busy with work. And all of a sudden, your nightly games are no more. Your nightly phone calls are gone. Your hangout sesh. You're going to get food together. Your LAN parties. It just dwindles to thin. And it's a sad reality, but it does happen very easily. The person that you think you're going to spend the nursing home time with may not talk to you in a handful of years for whatever reason. My best friend keeps having kid after kid. Tragedy struck their family, and we haven't been that close since the pandemic. Before the pandemic, we hung out every night. Back then, Walmart was also 24 hours as well, so we would almost on a nightly basis go to Walmart together and just walk around the store. And it was fun. And we catch up and we spend time together. And yeah, that's just the way it is. But the important thing to note, while that is a sad talking point, if they really are your best friend, no amount of time between the stoppage to the start matters. Me and him can go years without talking and still pick right up where we left off. My best friend of my entire life that I grew up with, my best friend, neighbors, our parents were best friends. Their parents knew each other. It was years without talking to each other. And then, boom, one day we got on Xbox together, played Halo 3, played Gears of War 2. And then, boom, we're playing this together and we're hanging out and we're spending all this time together. And then there's a drought. He gets married as a kid. And then we called up, 3-4 months ago, and it was normal. It's like I had just seen him yesterday. So even if you haven't talked to your closest friend or family member in a really, really, really long time, shoot him a message. Give him a phone call out of the blue. You never know what that can mean to somebody. They could be going through a rough patch and missing you just as much as you miss them. It's just oftentimes people are a little bit hesitant to make the first move when it comes to initiating contact. And it makes sense. But anyways, that's all. Getting old sucks. Hey, bro, hold the door. Chocolate. Oh, she misses Angel. I'm gonna call a spade a motherfucking spade.
You don't want to talk about it.
No, you have to go watch season 1, episode 19 of Angel, entitled Sanctuary. Or maybe it was 20. The episode entitled Sanctuary. It's 19.
Riley, it's not that big a deal.
I've never looked at somebody in clothes and be like, I can't take you serious because of what you're wearing. Who gives a fuck?
I'll tell you what. Why don't I get out of your face? You had a long trip.
His head's also spinning now.
Gotta say, liking this quite a lot. Kind of changes the balance of power.
Ow! Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding.
I think he could get a shot off before that shit kicked in his brain. Either that or he physically can't pull the trigger.
Wow, that chip in your head means you can't even point a gun? How humiliating.
It doesn't work anyway. It's a fake.
Can't even point a decorative gun?
Give it up for American chip
Oh,
and chip.
shit.
It doesn't work?
Santa got fired from that phone sex line.
They look down on you.
And they hate you.
But they don't look down on me.
Hey, it was just a laugh. There's no need to go insane over it.
Is anybody talking to you?
Sir, no, sir.
He's really good at this gaslighting shit. Almost a little too good. Spike, you need to reel it in there, demon vampire boy.
Big head on that skinny little body. No, you're just the first one to get him to commit treason. Riley had a career, had a future till he met you, and yeah, I got a problem with that.
A future.
He said,
Doing what? Legal experiments?
he done called her a floozy, bro. He said you done come up and ruin my man's life. That's fucked up.
Torture? Murder? I guess killing someone isn't really a problem for you.
Less and less. Why don't you get the hell out of here before I...
Touch me and you'll find out what Slayer strength is like.
I think it's about time you showed me then.
Yes. I think that would be interesting.
I don't think so, Playboy. Oh my God. It's a showdown with the big bad. Well, that shit didn't work. You just gave him more power, dog. It's like Thor hitting fucking Tony Stark with the electrocutions.
Thank you.
Go! Get out! No!
Gate! Oh, you done fucking rolled down a hill and hit a rock. You could just wake up dead. Then what?
But you know, I cut you in, let you pretend you're actually in charge. Now you've got to wait for Red's permission to finish the deal.
As soon as we see what's on the discs.
Giles fed the fuck up, bro.
Oh, I just heard you weren't... Your mate said you weren't playing with computers so much. Into the new thing.
What new thing?
You know, you two. The whole Wicca thing.
They were talking about that?
First of all, even if they were, if Spike told me my friends were talking about me, I'd be like, oh, okay. I'm not going to believe him.
Can we get back to business here? I've got a deal at stake.
We pack them in until we're out of room, and then we pack them in. So
Oh, no, that guy's
we're
freaky.
going to start tearing each other apart, sir.
What part of that do you think fucking meant you should go investigate? None. Oh, my God. Hey, yo. Angel done came to town, son. You don't want this problem.
Riley Finn.
Oh.
Where do you think you're going? Going to see an old
Little
girlfriend.
Debbie cream pie, bro.
Let that happen. Think you're gonna stop me? I surely do.
Damn, he smacked you right in the side of the face with that motherfucking wonton stick. Broke a bottle over your head. Angel got some shit in. Now Riley getting some shit in. Oh, to the belly. To the door. To the window. To the wall. To the sweat drop down my... Gosh. Vehicle approaches. Or it's a Zamboni? Damn it, some bitch is slow. I was going to say, regardless of who won, Angel should have been the one to win, and he did. It just makes sense. Because now you have Riley, even though he's a skilled combatant, he's out of his element. He's never been in the field until recently, like up against vampires and demons on a time-to-time basis. They've worked these covert op missions where they set up traps and you know, take advantage and take high ground and shit. To throw fisticuffs is still new to him. Even training with Buffy, like, Angel's on a different level than your standard street vampire. So Angel should have won, and he did. And now it gets Riley to be like, damn, that's her lover man. And I just got punked by him. Now the government gets to show up. Oh, he got to run too. Chocolate. She got a chocolate poster. Riley got a balls poster. Suck on my chocolates on it. Shout out, Chef. You got a little bonus eyebrow up there. You might even wipe that off.
You thought of something else really hurtful to say, and well, you couldn't tell me on the phone because the funniest part is that look on my face.
Buffy, please. I really don't have a lot of time.
What's going on?
God damn, he kicked the door in.
I told you you weren't coming near her.
Put the gun down, bro, before I throw you out the window.
You've got to be kidding. This is why you came?
No.
He won't hurt anybody. Tell him.
Might hurt you. Please try.
I already whipped your ass one, bro.
Trigger finger feels okay. You actually sleep with this guy?
Hey, bro. He ain't have to say none of that. I'm Team Angel, by the way. Her and Angel just have so much more chemistry. Like, it's insane.
I need to talk to Angel for a minute.
What?
Riley, please.
I can understand exactly what he means, but what? I remember, let's go back a decade ago. The girl I was dating, her ex had to come over to drop off some of her stuff and for her to give him some stuff. And she was like, I'm going to go outside and talk to him. I was like, you want me to go with you? She was like, no, I need to do it alone. And with how young I was, I was like, what you mean? Like, what do you want to do it alone for? Like, I don't want y'all talking. And they went outside and they chatted. I looked through the window one time and it was fine. And now that I'm older, I'm like, what type of weird reaction was that? Like, if she wants to have a conversation with her ex, she's more than welcome to. Now, it'd be like, okay. Like, I'm secure enough in the relationship where I don't care. Like, if you want to go that route, that's on you. Sure, it'll hurt, but like, you get what I'm saying?
I'm not leaving this room. I mean it.
Rah, rah, man, rah. Well, if you're not leaving the room, I guess we're... you know, that shit had to hurt.
Not moving a muscle.
Not moving a muscle. You said it.
Your ex.
Well, technically.
Shut up. And then.
Wow.
You tried.
Honestly, I think the best thing you can do right now is.
Okay.
He didn't even want to hear it.
It means a lot that you came.
Well, if you do it long enough, eventually. I'm so sorry. I don't know why this show brings that out. Something about it. Horny ass show.
Oh. And Riley?
Yeah?
He likes him.
I don't like him.
Thank you.
Took his damn jacket off. Well, it was good for Angel to show up and get a little piece of his mind out and not. He apologized, but it doesn't feel like he fully apologized. And I feel like there should have been more dialogue there about Faith and the situation and focusing on him and Buffy. But obviously, runtime and then them also kind of enticing you to, if you didn't go watch the episode of Angel, and it makes sense. It's just they have so much chemistry together, and you could tell by even them laughing in the hallway. It just hurts. Now there's a sneeze. My train of thought's gone. We're gonna go back. I'm back.
Now that was fun.
You were successful.
You littered.
But all I ask is, if you're gonna break my heart, do it fast.
What? You think that Angel and I.
Didn't you?
No. Of course not. How can you even ask me that?
I don't think you should get mad at him for asking. I see where you can. I don't think you should. He's very insecure at the moment.
Know. Xander said.
Xander? Oh, he's the deadest man in Deadonia.
No, it's not his fault. I prodded and.
Not bad.
Seriously? That's a good day?
Yeah, buddy, if that was Angelica, you'd be fucking DED dead. It's like you got a little dick on your face. A little balls. His bruises,
Well, there you go.
buddy.
Even when he's good, he's all Mr. Billowy Coat, King of Pain, and girls really like
Riley,
that.
stop.
See? Nuts.
Yeah, you're a banana nut muffin. We get it.
Because I'm so in love with you, I can't think straight.
No, that made her shaky.
Tell me about it.
No. Do you reciprocate? I didn't read that bit of trivia, though, about...
Riley.
You know...
Forrest is dead.
Oh. As his best fucking friend, and y'all died on bad terms.
Nothing that I can say that's good.
Really can't. Yeah, he needs to say, like, I need to go grieve or something. I need to be by myself, rather than just getting up and scooting. Words, man.
Okay, you and Willow go do the superpower thing. I'll stay behind and putt around the Batcave with crusty old Alfred here.
No, I am no Alfred, sir. No, you forget. Alfred had a job.
Willow is not going either. I'm doing it alone.
Great.
He's stupid.
And then, when you have your new no arms, we
No
can all
arms.
say, gee, it's a good thing we weren't there getting in the way of that.
I'm the other one. Uh-huh, but maybe that all changes when I'm doing sit-ups over at Fort Dix.
Fort Dix?
He's fucking gone.
Quite a bit, actually.
Well, stop it. This is stupid.
So you finally had the guts to say it to my face. Hey, Arby, I'd be great. You know why? Because they might give me a job that couldn't be done by any well-trained border collie.
Okay, I'm going to bed.
Wonderful in the army. Hey, do you think the umbilical cord...
Giles is such a mood. Yeah, I'm in my house, bro. I'm going to bed. Y'all do what the fuck you want. I don't care no more.
between you and Anya could stretch that far?
I stop this.
Buffy,
happened to you
Buffy is
today?
fucking
It's not
befuddled.
today.
Just left me in the basement to Tara's your girlfriend?
Bloody hell.
Enough. All I know is you want to help, right? Be part
He's
of the
the
team.
fucking best. Giles is the fucking best.
I don't know.
I guess I'm starting to understand why there's no ancient prophecy about a chosen one and her friends.
Mm.
If I need help, I'll go to someone I can count on.
Y'all done got twisted up so much. You let Spike win in the episode, bro. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And now I'm here.
Beat it up. Fucking wait. That bro try and probably do that shit from the inside, right? I hope so. Otherwise, he loses brownie points for me, man. Throw his ass away. Angel returns to Sunnydale only to be attacked by Initiative Commandos. Why would you put that in the fucking thing? After joining forces with Adam, Spike drives a wedge between Buffy and her friends. Meanwhile, Angel returns to Sunnydale, leads to a violent confrontation with Riley. This episode only has a 7.9 out of 10, debuting on May the 9th in the year 2000. Spike does win here. He wins. He plays it perfectly. And not once during that argument did anybody say, wait, where did you hear that from? What do you mean join the army? Who said that? What do you mean I feel weird about you having a girlfriend? Who said that? About your witch stuff? Who said that? Nobody ever spoke those words of who said that so they could say Spike and then bring it forth from there. So that part feels, that's on them. Whereas Anthony Head does not actually play the guitar for Behind Blue Eyes and Where the Wild Things Are, music supervisor John King did. This time he both sings and plays Freebird by Leonard Skinnert. During the scene where Anya and Tara are hiding in the bathroom, the voices arguing in the background is actually the argument from Pangs, where Willow and Giles are arguing about what to do regardless of the indigenous spirits. That's trippy. Huh. Yeah, the Wiz stuff from Wizard of Oz, I knew that. The line from Spike was cut due to length. Now that you've turned Super Wicca, and you're damn near Amish, all candles and hand-ground herbs, and that's it. Where's the rest of it? The title refers to Yoko Ono. We knew that much. Angel's visit follows directly after Sanctuary, obviously. In Fear itself, Gaknar mentions to Buffy that her friends will abandon her after Buffy, Xander, and Willow argue with each other. Xander and Willow abandon Buffy, and Buffy goes to fight Adam alone. And that's really the gist of the trivia for it. A good episode coming off the heels of a great episode. Like, Where the Wild Things Are was phenomenal. Or not Where the Wild Things Are, excuse me. New Moon Rising was phenomenal. Wild Things was rough. But the YOKO Factor is fun. We got 2 episodes left of the season entitled Primeval? Is that seems like a weird way to say that? And Restless. But the way our watch order goes, the next episode we have to watch is from Angel. That episode will be entitled, as the screen takes a minute to load, Warzone for episode 20. That'll be your Saturday episode. So give me 1 second here. Let me mark my little calendar. That'll be your Saturday episode. And then Monday will be Angel, episode 21. And then we're going to finish out Buffy on Tuesday and Thursday. And then come back, wildly enough, on May the 2nd with Angel again. and then we'll do our recaps for Buffy first, and then Angel, and then we're gonna start season 2 of Angel first before starting season 5 of Buffy, and that's the route we will take. We talked a lot during. I don't think there's much to talk about at the end now. I'm still curious to see where the initiative things go with Riley showing up. Does he work with Adam, or is he just going to betray him? And yeah, I think it's what we'll do. So for now, I'll have links and everything in the description box down below. A playlist up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.